Yes, hi everyone. My name is Raymond, and I'm going to be sharing with you some analysis on silver, gold, and US30 in this video. So, Happy New Year to everyone. It's 2025, and without wasting much time, let me drop straight away to. Let me start with US30. I think the Dow Jones Index. So this is how it looks currently. Let me start with the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, this is what we have. Um, the Dow Jones Index has been pretty bullish for a long time, and I'm not going to go back to the previous history. Let me just go with what I have at the moment. The Dow has been printing higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. We had a correction, and it looks like we missed out on the Santa rally. It was still in the pullback phase, pulled back to this level of demand, and my expectation at the moment, price is forming some nice structure to push up and break this high. Very simple, as simple as that. So with the strategy we use here, it's purely supply and demand. What we can notice is we have prices currently reacting off this demand zone on the daily time frame, following a break of structure right here. This was a break of structure. Following that break of structure, price kept retracing to the downside till it mitigated this level of demand right here. So if at all the uptrend is to continue, this level must hold, and this low must not be. Price doesn't necessarily have to trade through this low. This strong low is definitely going to hold if at all the bullish order flow is going to continue. So that's the daily time frame, as simple as that. Next, we're going to drop to the 4 hour time frame. Next, we're going to drop to the 4 hour time frame. The 4 hour time frame looks like this. On the 4 hour time frame, this is what we have. This is the daily demand zone we're trading at. It looks like price came with a lot of bearish momentum, but after reaching this zone, the momentum really slowed down, and price created a change of character just right over here. Simply this. And now price came. I think that was on New Year's Eve. That was Tuesday. Price came traded to this demand zone, and I'm expecting a push. I'm honestly expecting a push from here. However, if at all this gets violated, I'll look for liquidation. I'll trade the liquidation of this low. In case this gets violated, in case this demand zone fails, I'll trade the liquidation of this low, and I'll show you guys how. So what we currently have on table is a change of character, which is an indication that we are probably switching bullish. Following that change of character, we had this uh, we had this for our demand zone. Um, and personally, I took a risk order off this zone. I just had my order set right here, stop loss just below the zone, and I have my take profit. I'm planning to hold this for some time up to around this level. This is 45,500. That's a psychological level I'm planning to hold on to, or just below the level, just around the 45,500 level. It's a key and psychological level. It's a key psychological level. And what we're seeing at the moment, I have an order running. I'll delete that for a moment. But when you drop to the 15-minute time frame, let me zoom this out. When you look at the 15-minute time frame, still we can see the same thing. We're creating another break of structure or another change of character. Price came, traded into this 4-hour zone, created a change of character. Price came and swept these equal lows, liquidity behind these equal lows, just like this. And it looks like the supply zone has failed and we already have a change of character. So it will be very okay if at all we execute more buy orders from the demand zone below to our targets. Just like I told you, my target's at 45,500. So that's what I'm currently looking at regarding US30. These equal lows, liquidity below these equal lows has been swept, and we've gotten a push above these highs, just as you can see right over there. So it looks like we have some zones. Is this mitigated? This looks a little bit mitigated. I'll zoom out and get a perfect view of that. Okay, we have this small zone, but I won't be too hard on myself regarding these zones. I can feel free. I'll honestly feel free to take a big bet on this, so to take a big zone like this, since the risk reward still makes sense when you look at the targets or take profit. The take profit is just at 45,500. So I'll feel free to have my limit order at that zone. I can eventually leave my stops just below this low for a safer trade, because still, even when we do that, our take profit is just right over this way, 45,500, just around there, 45,500. So we have our take profits just around that zone. So you can still grab some 1 to 9 risk to reward while protecting this. So I risk 1% of my account on this. And in case this fails, just like I told you guys, I'll trade a liquidation. Let me first go back to the 4-hour time frame. If that fails, I'll still trade a liquidation of these lows. We have this low that can still be liquidated, and I have this low that can still be liquidated. So that's US30 for now. Next, I'm going to look at silver.